Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. A new era has begun. How will it affect you? Pluto in Aquarius plus more. And I have prepared 3 different pulse width oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with Raven. We have pile 2 with Bat. And we have pile 3 with Book of Shadows. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So a new era has begun. Pluto has moved into Aquarius after spending 16 years in Capricorn. Also next year, all the generational planets will change signs. So there's like big changes in the astrological weather, and we're gonna see how this is going to affect you. You felt drawn to the Raven. So let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have Keeper of Secrets. Okay, so let's put it here in the corner and let's prepare the first half of your reading. And today we have a couple of small cards, but first of all, we're gonna start with a couple of tarot cards, and I think we're gonna do 3 or 4 tarot cards today. So a new era has begun. How will this affect you? Okay, 4 cards came out very clearly here for you. We're gonna put the tarot deck here. We're gonna use it a little bit later. Actually, let's put it here. Yeah, don't know where to put it. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. We have 5 of Cups. There's going to be a lot of revelations for you. Pile number 1. Things has been moving very slow for you. When Pluto is in Capricorn, or when it was in Capricorn, it was a lot of hard work. This was a lot of limitations. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the taskmaster, the teacher. So you have you had to learn like a lot of lessons. And I feel something with confusion is going to clear out for you. Something that had to do something with the past. There's something from the past that you haven't fully released that's going to be resolved for you by you getting clarity. Secrets are being revealed for you. The fog is dissipating. Also, Neptune is in Pisces. Neptune is also one of the generational planets. Generational planets are the outer planets which moves more slowly than the personal planets. The personal planets, they change signs more frequently, so they affect our life more on a day-to-day basis, whilst the generational outer planets, they move more slow and they affect us in a bigger way over a stretch of time. So Neptune has been in Pisces for quite some time now, but it's moving into Aries next year around springtime here in the northern hemisphere. So there's going to be like clarity coming to you, and there's going to be an ability to take very strong action. So something is going to be very clear to you, and you're going to solve something that you had a hard time letting go of. It had to do something with past hopes and dreams and disappointments, or could even be a past cord. Something has been affecting you and you haven't been able to get out of it. Now you will get out of it. First message. The moon, yeah, look at that. The moon energy here. So yeah, once again, you're going to be able to release things that has had a hook on you almost, and you there was just so much confusion in the energies. So you just couldn't find your way out. Even the Raven here has found the sacred thread almost. You see here, look at this. Yeah, almost like it's found something here. It found the secret, and now you will be able to twirl yourself out of a tricky situation with something that has to do with something that happened to you in the past, or some soulmate or karmic bond that you have that you haven't fully released. Page of Pentacles, it will open up a new beginning for you. New opportunities will come into your life, and you are ready to take that next step, or the next chapter in your life. Maybe with Page of Pentacles, move away from somebody, move away from something, get a new job. You will definitely raise your vibration. I see you coming out from the shadows. I see you coming out of the Moon and Five of Cups energy. Five of Cups talks about holding on to the past because there is something you have a hard time letting go of, some disappointment, some lost hopes and wishes, or it could even be dwelling in our emotional pain and wounds and having a hard time letting go of a karmic cord connection, even if we know if it's good for us. So I see you coming out of this now. Raven, you found that you're not confused anymore. It's becoming very clear what's what. And I think like something with like you have been overwhelmed with like a lot of emotions, also the emotions of the collective, because there's a lot of things going on in the collective right now. And it's just like this big fog almost, see the moon here has clouds here. Yeah, it's almost like this big fog. Even the raven here is sitting in the cage here, or the crow here is sitting in the cage. So you're going to get out of the cage. Page of Pentacles, something with springtime, summertime, 2025 is going to be very, very powerful. Yeah. And I know around summertime next year, 2025, Jupiter is moving into Cancer, and Jupiter and Cancer, they like each other a lot. So this is a very good thing. So next summer, it's going to be like a lot of like abundance coming to almost all of us, and some kind of expansion. Cancer, in our home life. Page of Pentacles, Pentacles is about home. It's about material abundance, and Jupiter in Cancer will definitely bring material abundance, luck, and success in our home life and expand things for us. And I feel like you're ready for that expansion now. You're ready for a new job. You're ready for that move. You're really ready to let go of the past, but it's just like energetically, there's just been so much going on. So it's like almost like you kept being sucked back in, or you just didn't know how to let go, or it's just like I see you stuck without like kind of seeing the door because it's so foggy. But now with the Page of Pentacles here, the door is going to be very clear, and it's like you're gonna like release whatever unhealed things, whatever unhealed emotions and thoughts that you have connected to this certain situation here or certain karmic person. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so your luck is changing and you will be moving on. Wheel of Fortune, isn't that Jupiter? Yeah, it is actually. Talking about Jupiter moving into Cancer next, I think June 2025, June. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, that you can put a star in your calendar. Next summer, things are going to really change. Until then, astrologically, it looks pretty intense, but it's okay. We will make it. It is okay. So Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Wheel of Fortune also talks about cycles. We talked about Jupiter energy. Jupiter is about expansion, wisdom, and growth. Lessons learned. You're ready to release the past. You're ready to release the past and close that door that has you. I feel like you have been trying to close that door and you have been trying to change things. It's just been going like very, very slow, and it's been very like difficult to know exactly what to do, and it's been like a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, maybe being sucked back in, then letting go, and then being sucked back in. So it's like a little bit like going back and forth, but now you will like completely, with the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, completely move into the next chapter of your life, where there will be new opportunities helping you, where there will be a change in luck that is helping you, where there will be abundance and manifestations coming through with the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune that also will help you in this move forward. Okay, so let's look at the small cards. We have the main female person. So maybe you're moving away from a female person, but the main female person also makes me think of yin energy. Yin energy, feminine energy is all about receiving. So you're ready to receive. And it's like, I just feel like it's been going slow. Yeah, it's been going slow and it's been frustrating. And, astrologically, when Pluto in Capricorn was at its last degrees before it moved into Aquarius now, it was very rough actually, especially for the fixed signs, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer, and even Sagittarius. You had a hard time with Pluto in Capricorn. And for some of us, we've been feeling this since 1995. Pluto was in Sagittarius and then Pluto moved into Capricorn. So for many of us, this is a very big shift going on now. And I think you're going to start to feel it. So something with like you're going to be ready to receive. Look at the clock here. The lessons is learned. Wisdom is gained. The divine timing is here. Astrological weather is changing in your favor. And you are moving forward. I know the very, 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 very lucky signs when Pluto moves into Aquarius. I have to tell you, it's going to be Libra, Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius. So if you have strong Libra, Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius placements, even Aquarius placements, it will bring you a lot of success. The upcoming, is it 14 or 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, the upcoming 20 years where Pluto will spend time in Aquarius. So let's see what else we got here. I think we're going to start with, let's start with the tea leaves. 10th, temporary situation. Yeah, there will be new opportunities that will help you improve your home situation and your finances. We have the carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yeah, something will definitely change when it comes to your abundance. It's been going slow. Once again, it's been going slow. You're ready to receive now. It is your time to receive. Luck, harmony, opportunities, abundance, forward movement, cycles changing here, chapters closing, chapters opening. I don't even see any chapters closing. It feels like there's going to be like some kind of release here, definitely, with the 5 of Cups and the Moon. There's something that you still haven't released. Yeah, something that hasn't been fully healed and released for you, and it's been keeping you in the cage here. So I do see that you will come out of that cage, and I hear like it's going to be, I see the 5 here. Yeah, 5 months, something with 5 months. I know it's going to be, once again, like astrology, because it's pretty rough actually until next summer. Yeah, until next spring, next summer. So I think you're going to be like releasing this. And don't worry, this is just like a chunk of energy that needs to go, something that needs to heal, somebody that you finally need to fully release out of your life. And it's good, it's going to be good. You released so many things during so many years now. So this is going to be a good release. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry in any way. It doesn't feel like it's going to be more intense than whatever you already gone through. It's not going to be worse than whatever it's like almost like this last big decision that you need to make, the last big turn that you need to make before your life changes. Because look at the Moon here. I think like the Moon and the 5 of Cups, they go together here. And then Page of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. This is like the Moon. This is the night. And this is the Page of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune is kind of the day. So night and day. Yeah, it's going to shift from night and day. But there's still something in the night here that needs to be released. And I think it's kind of like you don't really, it's going to come to you by itself. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to push for it. It's just like keep doing what you've been doing the last years, You still work with yourself. You still keep like a certain type of awareness and things like that. And it's going to, you're going to get like a lot of help from all these astrological changes and things, And especially I think like Neptune and Saturn moving from Pisces into Aries, because the Moon is connected to Pisces energy. Yeah, actually, yeah, this. The Moon is connected to Pisces energy. Yeah, so there's a lot of Pisces energy, Neptune energy. It's a lot of illusions, delusions, could be, it's a lot of spiritual energy as well, but it's easy to get lost. So when it moves into Aries, like something feels like it's going to be clearer, especially for the people that have done the work. I really think like people that have done their spiritual work during the past years will really benefit from Neptune and Saturn moving into Aries, because it's like we're getting, I'm sorry for saying it, it's like we're getting our balls. It's like we're getting like new courage and new power, and we are able like to push things away from us that doesn't belong in our energy. So I really feel like you don't have to, you just keep doing what you're doing. I think it's like this last thing here, it's going to solve by itself, or you're gonna know what to do when it's time to do it. Look at that, we have unicorn with miracle. You need some healing or protection, looking for something magical to believe in. Unicorn, yeah, miracle. This is pretty funny. Lately I've been saying like, I believe in miracles, I accept miracles, you know. and since I did that, you know, there's miracle in everyday life everywhere. So yeah, something with a miracle coming in here. And I think strongly, even I put it under the moon here, I think strongly there will be a very strong shift in your energy. And I think by next summer, spring, summer or something, could be a very strong shift in your energy. And once again, I have to say, like, I feel like very called to say, like, if you are Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, if you have this placement, strong placements, Capricorn as well, of course, let's not forget Capricorn, this will bring you a lot of change. Yeah. Let's look at the last card. Bread and nourishment. Wow, abundance is really coming to you. Complex time in life. And we have care for your health. Yeah, I think like you need to know that there is still some last thing that you're gonna heal here. And that last thing might not be comfortable, but it will be okay. It will be, it needs to go. It can't come with you into this new era. Even the energies of the new era that has already begun sees this problem and tries to like kind of like it directs all its energy towards this problem, and it stirs things up for you to, so that you deal with it, because we don't deal with things that, you know, human beings are very comfortable beings, you know. So if it's not a problem, we're not gonna like make it a problem. So so I think like it's gonna make a little bit of a fuss in your life just for you to deal with it. Just for you to deal with it. We have perseverance. Yeah, you will persevere. We have the sacral chakra here. So this is like very emotional healing that you're going through. Something is still stuck in your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra makes me think of Shiva energy, Shiva Shakti, Kundalini energy, actually, with the feminine energy here. So there's like some release here that needs to be done in the sacral chakra. Could be like an emotional cord to somebody here. Person could be a feminine person. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your mother. Maybe I always talk about my mother. Yeah, so yeah, that's my that's my healing journey. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, it could be, because there's also two feminine women here, but it could be an ex or something as well. It could be reclaiming your feminine power, your empowerment, womb healing, some trauma maybe in the womb, something that has to do with connecting with yourself. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. I know I have many men on my channel as well, and I do appreciate you all for being here. But yeah, so I think it can have to do also with like emotional, because the sacral chakra is about being in touch with yourself, with your emotions, and also being in that divine masculine or feminine energy. That's kind of like the center, almost, where the divine masculine, divine feminine energy like flows from this almost like sexual, intimate, creative place. So yeah, something needs to be, I saw the Wheel of Fortune. I see like turn, like something with the sacral chakra is like blocked. I feel like that's going to open up, and you will reclaim kind of your beauty. You will reclaim your ability to be very intimate with people around you, vulnerable, sensitive, creative, passionate, energetic. yeah, that's what I heard. Let's see what else we got. The skunk and magnolia with protection. It doesn't autofocus. Oh yeah, let's just leave it like that. Yeah, the fogginess. Yeah, there's some fogginess. It will be clear. So the skunk and protection. We also got protection here with unicorn. Yeah, you need some healing or protection complex time in life. The skunk, you know, the skunk is a very, we don't have any skunks here in Sweden, but yeah, I think the skunk is a very kind, actually very kind animal, you know, and if it gets distressed, you know, it will make the smell, you know, it comes from its butt here. I don't know, I don't find the words, but you know, it sprays this odor, and it stinks actually. I have smelled the odor of a skunk because I've been in America, but yeah, so protection, so I think you will be able to say, like, I think you will find kind of your courage, and you won't be, so something with like being defeated, like you're really finding your courage, and it's like being able to say no in a very powerful way, because, you know, many of us empaths, you know, we're a little bit people pleasers. We kind of avoid conflict because it's uncomfortable, but, you know, sometimes we need to like not avoid the conflict, but actually like we need to stand up for ourselves, even if it means it will stir up emotions in the other person. So something with you being able to protect yourself better and preserve your energy better and your emotions. Yeah, something, you're gonna get rid of somebody that's kind of stuck in the lower chakras. Root chakra here with the red dress, sacral chakra with the orange here. Yeah, you have some, I feel like I want to throw up now. There's somebody has crept into your energy almost. And once again, it could be like a karmic bond, family member, an ex, a partner you haven't fully released, a friend, something. Or it could be like, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, it could be that you're healing some kind of last emotional wound from something that happened in the past that you're still being very affected by. And this is bringing you like a lot of empowerment and power. Goddess. Look at that. Goddess energy. Let's see if I can fix the autofocus. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the pile. Oh yeah, it fixed. Light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. Goddess energy. Yeah, you will step into your god or goddess energy, your divine masculine or your divine feminine energy. And I do think it has a lot to do with the sacral chakra. There's something, some emotion being clogged here. I hear sacral chakra, root chakra, heart chakra. There's something that needs to go here. I do think this has to do with another person or something that happened to you in connection with another person, because there is sadness, there is disappointment here. There is like hard time letting go of these emotions. Hunger. So we have bread and we have the carrot and we have hunger and no, this is not chakra cards, but yeah, immediately I thought about the solar plexus chakra. Actually, solar plexus chakra has to do with food and digestion. You know, we have hunger here. So I think these are just color cards. Yeah. So yeah, once again, yeah, look at this. Red, orange, yellow. Yeah, the lower chakras here is so much about your power. So much about these last things that you haven't healed. I think it's like it's going to be so nice for you to finally like close that chapter and redirect your whole energy into the future, which is bright, which brings you abundance, which brings you a lot of changes, and where you also can keep and maintain a high vibration because you have learned how to say no. Somebody could be somebody has their hook in you somewhere. Somebody has their hook in you. I see you hungry. I see you hungry for love. I see you hungry for miracles. I see you hungry for change. You want to get out of this temporary situation. Yeah, you want to move home. You want to move jobs. You want to change your life. And it's been going slow. And now changes are coming for you. They are coming here. I think once again, Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer next year, around June, July, can't remember, is going to be very powerful for you. Don't hold, I need to tell you, don't hold on. Yeah, there's something it's the more you hold on, the more painful it's going to be. I think you're ready to let go. I think you were ready a long time ago. I just think maybe you didn't know how to do it. Maybe you've been trying to do it, but you couldn't fully heal or you couldn't fully make that decision to let go. I think you're going to get like a lot of power. Yeah, let me clear my voice. Find the power in your voice, you know, your truth. You will follow your truth because your truth is going to be very clear. Siren. Yeah, wow. We have the goddess energy. We have some siren energy here. Temptation, deception, and irresistibility. Irresistibility. I have no idea if I said that right. But siren energy is very luring. Yeah, it's like tricky. This could be Neptune's Pisces energy, actually, from the shadowy side, of course. You know, Neptune Pisces energy has a beautiful light attributes. But we're talking about the shadow aspect now because we have siren here. Temptation, deception. Yeah, so there is something that you have a hard time letting go of. It keeps luring you in. You keep thinking about it. Sometimes, you know, we have a hard time letting go of the thing that actually brings us pain because we can't stop ruminating or stop thinking about it. So somehow you will get out of this. Let's look at the last two cards. Start fresh. Yeah. And I was clearing my throat and I said, you're going to find your truth and you're going to follow it. And then we have the blue here, makes me think of the throat chakra. And we have start fresh here. Yeah, there will be a fresh start for you here. And we have more blue here with, look at this, 33. That stands for abundance, fertility, creativity, growth, true colors. With the indigo milk cap, true colors. Your true colors is your goddess energy. There's some situation that has made you into, I wouldn't say like a word, like some people makes us into a better person and some people brings out the worst in us. There is a person or there is a past situation, past emotional wound. It brings out the worst in you. It brings out the worst in you, but now you will get away from this here. I do think the next coming 5 months is going to be very important for you until next summer. Summer 2025. Summer 2025. Yeah, it's going to be important for you. Pile number 1. So let's take 3 last cards. See if I can get some last messages. 1, 2, 3. We have 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, the generosity of the universe is going to come to you. Yeah, it's going to be a time where it's your time to receive. It is your time to receive. I know Capricorns and Aquarians, and Sagittarians, I know they're going to receive like a lot. Yeah, I just heard that. So we have Knight of Cups, maybe airs, maybe actually the earth signs, because we have earth element here. So yeah. So Knight of Cups, yeah, once again, Knight of Cups, you're going to receive something here. Look, it's moving towards you. And we have Queen of Pentacles. Wow, it's almost like you can just sit here and receive it now because you did the work. You did the work. Once again, I keep feeling like you can't jump over this. You can't bring this into the new era. So if you struggle to release this, or if you kind of like don't cut that cord with that friend, you know, that you need, you know, it's time to let go of. If you don't quit that job, you know, you need to let go of to progress, to change your energy. If you don't leave that relationship that's outdated, if you don't go no contact with that family member that is torturing you, you will be stuck. I think universe will force you to let go. And I keep hearing Neptune. Next year, you know, it's going to be intense, you know, with, once again, all the generational planets moving signs, and the generational planets being Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Pluto already moved into Aquarius. You know, I think it's going to be pretty intense. So don't resist anything. The main female person, the yin energy here is about surrender. Just surrender. Have faith and trust also that all the efforts that you have done these past years, it's going to benefit you. It's going to be rewards coming into your life here. Look at the goddess energy here. Look at the Queen of Pentacles energy here. Knight of Cups. Look how it's moving towards you. You're just sitting here and receiving it, you know. But there is a last release here. It could be turmoil when it's going to be released. It's not going to be as intense as the other things that you have already dealt with. The stronger you hold on, I do feel the stronger you hold on, the more difficult it's going to be. So be sure not to hold on to something that's outdated. Try to release it as gracefully as you can, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So a new era has begun. How will it affect you? You felt drawn to pile number 2 with the bat, and I just saw we have a number 2 here. I also felt very drawn to this pile, so let's see. Let's just dive into it, and we're gonna peel off the tape here, and we have rebirth in consciousness. Look at the bat mirroring itself in the pond here, and the lotus flower, seeing its reflection very clear here. This is a very clear, it's very clear here, even with the moon here. Wow, this is such a such clear energies here. So yeah, starts good. So let's just put it here in the corner, and let's prepare the first half of your reading. And we have some small cards, but first of all, we're gonna start with 4 tarot cards. Yeah, today we're gonna do 4 cards. Wow, okay. Coming out fast. What's that? No. So new era has begun. How will it affect you? Let's put the tarot deck over there. Okay. We have 3 of Swords. That's interesting. I pull a couple of cards for myself in the morning, and today I pulled 3, and 3 of Swords was one of them. So 3 of Swords, there's a tear here. There's a beautiful, I don't know why this caught my eye, but this beautiful pin here. This is ruby red crystals in it. Okay, 3 of Swords, High Priestess, more red energy with the pomegranate here in the background. We have King of Swords. Yeah, this crystal clear energy. And we have the Chariot. Okay, this is good. This is good. Pile number 2. 3 of Swords, High Priestess, King of Swords. Yeah, it's a little bit similar as pile number 1. So a new era has begun. How will it affect you? The last tear. Look at this. You will shed your last tear here. And look how clear the eye is here. The blue eye. And once again, like something with some mirroring becoming very clear here. I think, rebirthing consciousness. Something, it makes me feel like you're going to be, something with like clearing out your shadow. This sounds so strange, but it's like almost like you don't have your shadow self is almost gone, or transcendent. We can transcend our shadow self. It can be very dense. If our shadow self is very dense, if our ego is very dense, when somebody is mirroring us, and we do that, we mirror each other, every time we look at somebody else, what they do, what they think, what they say, we're being mirrored. This is where we are reacting from. So something makes me think like you have transcended something with your shadow self here, and it's very clear. It's like some high wisdom here with the High Priestess. Yeah, some sacred knowledge and high wisdom. You're really leveling up, pile number 2. Rebirthing consciousness. Yeah, this is a big level up. Funny, the top of my head just started to hurt. Yeah, so crown chakra here. King of Swords here. Also, once again, this crystal clear energy. We have the Chariot here with Cancer energy as well. Moving forward here. Yeah, moving forward, victory and success. But the Chariot is also about overcoming obstacles. I think you're going to overcome your shadow self and transcend your shadow self and open. Look at all the eyes here and see things very clearly. Crown chakra and third eye is ready to really open up for you. And this is the pile where you will step into a new timeline. You are ready for a higher timeline. In this higher timeline, you see things. You see energies in a whole different way. And once again, something with like you transcended your shadow self, or you're going to transcend your shadow self. So let's see here. Pluto was in Capricorn, since 2008. So 16 years Pluto has been in Capricorn. And this is a very tough energy. This is a Capricorn energy, is a hardworking energy. It is, yeah, it's about working hard. It's about building something. It's about a lot of it, it's very focused on the material world. So it has been like very restricted. Capricorn is connected to Saturn. You know, Saturn is a very restricted planet. So it has been like a lot of restrictions and a lot of hard work. So now it's moving in, and now it has moved into Aquarius, which it will stay for the next 20 years until 2044. And Aquarius is completely different energy. You know, it's open, it's rebellious, it's innovative, it's almost like genius energy. You know, wants to create a whole new world. It goes from Capricorn energy, which was all about boundaries, to Aquarius energies, which is all about transcending the boundaries and creating something new from a place of almost like being a genius. Yeah, you know, genius energy. So I feel like it's something with like breaking barriers. And I keep feeling like your third eye and your crown chakra has been like closed down by the collective as well. And now it's time for you to open up. Many people in pile number 2 will step into their higher mission, their higher purpose. Whatever that is, whatever that purpose is. Yeah, I see that. King of Swords, like, keep feeling like it's open now. The veil is gone. You see very clearly. You cried your last tears. 3 of Swords, I wonder if this is your tears even. It's almost like you're crying somebody else's tears here. It sounds so strange, but it's like almost like you are something with, I think like many of you have been carrying the collective burden. You've been carrying emotions and feelings and thoughts for the collective, for your family, for your community, for your friends. And you're releasing that. Something with like you are releasing the burden of carrying other people's energies. Yeah, that's a very strong message. And I feel like when I'm talking now, I feel like my head hurts. I feel like my third eye hurts. You know? So you will be able to see very clearly. And Aquarius is connected to the 11th house, you know. So the 11th house is about community and networking, but it's also about hopes, wishes, and luck, and those aspirations that we have as an individual, the higher purpose, the higher purpose. So something with like, you're really going to shift timelines. With saying that sounds strange. What is that even, you know? But shifting timelines means like you are ready to step into another type of energy. In this other type of energy, there will be other type of people. So there's certain type of people that have been crossing your path for the last, you know, maybe your whole lifetime, you know. But now it's going to be different. This is really the new age of Aquarius. So things are really going to open up, and it's going to be like trippy almost. Yeah, I feel like a little bit trippy. Some of you will be taken with a chariot here, you know. You will travel. Something with traveling, something with expanding your life, something with changing your life a lot. Yeah, I see like keep feeling like the borders are dissolving. Your ego is very transcendent. The shadow self is very transcendent. And how you're reaching this higher consciousness, and how things in your life is really changing, and how you're very connected with your high priestess energy, with your higher self, and how you're letting that guide you. And let us just remember here that Pluto in Aquarius, you know, it's a 20-year transit. So don't expect this to happen tomorrow. This will happen, you know, step by step by step. And also next year, you know, all the generational planets are moving signs. You know, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto has moved sign. So there's like big things going on, and astrologically next year is pretty like intense. Yeah, it's pretty intense. So don't you worry, and just you go with it. You know, I think that keep your ground, and remember not to get lost in the external situation. Like if you can, unplug from news and media and social media and things like that, because there's a lot of like doom and gloom, you know, predictions right now. So try to stay on your own individual path here with the chariot, because many times when you know collectively we're going through big changes, it affects us individually, of course, you know, but many times before, you know, big changes happen, there's always like a little bit of chaos, something with like avoid the chaos. And remember, like many times, you see, it feels like you are shedding tears for somebody else or something else. because you're look at this blue crystal clear eye here. It's like you can see, I think you will be able to see energies very clearly. And I think you won't be, I think you will, like, maybe before it was easy for you to get lost and hard time knowing, like, is this my emotions, or is this the collective, or is this my family member, or is this like the people from my work? But now it's like, it's going to be very clear. High Priestess and King of Swords, yeah. You're gonna reach your spiritual mastery. Let me take a sip of my tea. With the High Priestess and King of Swords, yeah, you're gonna like psychically, there's gonna be a psychic upgrade, and the world is ready. It's like the world is ready. Before there was so many collective, like Pluto and Capricorn, and so many collective energies was like just keeping. It was hard. It was like, you know, having a hat on your head here. You know, it was hard to expand. Now it's going to be easier for you to expand. So I think like one like advice that I want to give to you is, I don't know where you live in the world, but you know, some places of the world it's very rough right now, and it's going to be like, I think it's going to be intensified. So remember to remember to direct your energy towards the light, and don't engage. You will help better the collective. You are a better help for the collective if you don't engage in the fear, in the doom, and in the gloom. And if you keep your connection very strong and very clear. And I still think this is there's going to be like almost like a shift here, where you're going to be maybe forced to do that to kind of like survive, because otherwise you will be overwhelmed by the collective energies or things going on around you. So there's like a breakthrough here with the King of Swords, you know. Yeah, there's a big breakthrough here and overcoming obstacles, and I think you're going to be freed from the fear of the collective. Yeah, that's what I hear. So let's see what else we got here. Short illness. Interesting. More fear. Yeah, short illness and Three of Swords. So yeah, it could be, there could be like something will push you to break free. Something will push you to break free. It could even be like you will self-heal. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we do that. Something with like you will self-heal. An illness brought to you by your family, by family DNA, something with like something. The short illness could even be here that you will have like some kind of detox. You will detox somebody else's energy in your energy system, or something like that. Don't worry if you detox. This is good. This is a short illness. This is not, you don't have to be scared. Pile number 1, 2. There's no, let me just be clear with you, you know, talking about all this difficult, intense things, you know, we have to do it because it's in the collective energies, but you're okay, you know, you don't have to worry. Look at this. There's a short illness here talking about you will detox some energy, or, you know, you will learn something here that will make you shift. There's like almost like the Three of Swords and short illness here, like something will push you into realizing that, okay, this made me sick, this made me feel bad, I need to change my energy, I need to change my direction. And I feel like you will, once again, I feel like you will step into your highest psychic and spiritual potential. You're ready to transcend the shadows, and you're really ready to step into that new timeline. We have the box. You will receive a gift. Okay, so the box, you know, it's makes me think of the story about the beggar sitting on the box, and somebody is passing by and saying, well, what do you have in the box? And the beggar say, well, I never looked, you know, and opening the box, there's a treasure in there. And this is kind of like a metaphor for, you know, the treasure is within you. So you will receive a gift. So something with like the High Priestess, you know, is the inward energy, is the introverted energy, is the High Priestess, which has the keys to all of the wisdom of the universe, who has access to all the sacred knowledge, to everything that she needs, all the gifts and sacred knowledge and all the keys, everything she needs is here within her. So see how you go from Three of Swords here to the High Priestess, and how you free yourself from something that was making you a little bit sick, maybe even here, or it tried to make you sick here. King of Swords, you cut the cord here. The Chariot, you overcome the obstacle, and you get freed from this, and you raise your consciousness here. There's a rebirth in consciousness. Maybe there's even a person that you're letting go of that was mirroring a shadow aspect of you, and now you can look them in the face and you can still feel like, I am a good person. I am a good person. I can have compassion and love for you. I'm not getting triggered anymore. Yeah, something you're not getting triggered. And look at this full moon in the background. You can manage your emotions now, even with the full moon here. Look how powerful it is. Usually full moon, emotions are all haywire. They go wild, but you can manage it. Look how beautiful you are. You are even looking at your shadow self here. It's completely transcendent here. There's no shadow here. You look at yourself and you're like, yeah, I see the whole of me. I love the whole of me. I am okay. This is the human nature. This is my human nature me. This is the past. This is this and this is that. It's completely transcendent here. So I see you being very free. You're very free and very aligned with your higher purpose. And wishbone with a wish is granted. So look at this box. You will receive a gift. Wishbone, a wish is granted. So there seems to be like an element of surprise here, where something is really going to come into your life as a gift with a wish fulfilled here. Okay, let's see what else you got. We got a cat. Talking about psychic energy. Yeah, cats are very psychic. We have excessive illusions. Bad luck and cautioning of two-faced, doubts and unconscious emotions. Yeah, you're definitely, there's somebody's mirroring you maybe. Somebody is mirroring you, or something is mirroring you. This cat, I love cats, but this cat looks mean. Yeah, this looks like really like two-faced cat. Yeah, excessive illusions. So yeah, but this is also like you being able to see through the illusions. So illusions makes me think of Neptune. So Neptune is one of the generational planets that will move signs. Neptune and Saturn will move from Pisces into Aries. And Neptune has been in Pisces for the last, I think 14 years. Yeah, last 14 years, because it spends about 14 years in one sign. So that's pretty long, So moving into Aries, complete different energy. So I think really, I really look forward to this, but it's also like a little bit, it's intense, Neptune in Aries, it's a little bit intense, but I think, it's going to help a lot of us to take the next step, because we kind of leave the dream world, Neptune in Pisces is like a little bit of a dreamy world, and we're ready to like kind of like something with breaking free in a different way, and release those last illusions, transcend that last piece of the shadow self, maybe cut the cords with somebody that brings you Three of Swords, that brings us a lot of pain, or cut the cord with something from the past. We have the wolf. Wow, this is so interesting. The cat and the wolf. Wildness. Something or somebody is holding you back. You will be challenged by somebody. So wolf, you will overcome the challenge here. Once again, the cat and the wolf can be you. Two sides of yourself. Yeah, it could be the cat and the wolf. Yeah, it could be two sides of yourself. So it's in the end, overcoming something on the outside always means we overcome something within ourselves. Yeah, there's something that's going to resolve energetically, externally in your life. And the wolf will find its pack. Yeah, that's what I heard. And the wolf will find its pack. I don't even know what it means. So let's see what else we got. Balance. Okay, we have third eye chakra here with balance. Yeah, talking about third eye. Once again, third eye came up. Bat even, Bats are not blind, but they're very good in seeing in the dark. Yeah, they have this very sensitive vision. They can see in dusk, and they can see in dawn, they can see in fog, they can see through the fog. Yeah, this is perfect. Why didn't I think about that? Yeah, this is really about transcending your shadow self. Being able to see, even if it's dense, Even it's going to be so clear for you. And it's like, you're gonna free somebody. It could even be somebody's making you feel bad. Like, I like, you have like a two-faced person in your life, or somebody that you have a cord to. If that doesn't resonate, it could be that, once again, it could be that you're just very sensitive, spiritual, energetic, open person, and you just keep on like carrying the burden of the collective. Something is going to be very clear for you, and you're going to be able to transcend whatever made you feel sick in some way. It was, yeah, causing you to almost like drop in your vibration. Yeah, like you couldn't maintain a balanced vibration. You know, you it's like almost like you weren't emotionally balanced because of this. So you will find your emotional balance. I think, you know, you will be very hard to mess with in the future, pile number 2, because you can see energies coming from far away. You're like, yeah, okay, this person is here. Yeah, you're going to be very aware of what you have in your energy, what you have in your aura. You're going to be very aware of people's intentions. And you're going to be very powerful in the way that you kind of don't let it in, because almost just by seeing it and just by not getting triggered, is like it just can't get to you anymore. The bear and Seder with leadership. Yeah, I think, you know, the chariot, the leadership card here with the bear. Look at this. We have the wolf, the bear, the cat. This is cool. The bat. A lot of animals here for you. A lot of archetype animals almost, you know. So it's a very strong energy. Almost feel, I don't know, it makes me feel like major arcana animals. Yeah. So very strong energies, very powerful energies for you. You're really stepping into your power. It almost feels like the bat, the cat, the wolf, the bear is parts of yourself, you know. The shapeshifter here. I think you are like really becoming whole. And I feel like, I feel so tired when I think about Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto in Sagittarius. Pluto was in Sagittarius 1995 to 2008, and then moved into Capricorn 2008 to 2024. I think for many of us, this, you know, since 1995, it's been very tough. So, and I feel like you've been dealing like with a lot of karma, with a lot of hardships, you know, with a lot of like human things, you know. And even if you had your spiritual awakening somewhere along along those years, and you worked on yourself and things like this, I really think like now is the time where it's really like a new era. It's really like this. It's going to be this new beginning, and it's going to be like we are putting everything that we have learned together, and we are really done, you know, with the karmic journey of this lifetime. There will like be a higher spiritual journey opening up. This is also why we can see here how you are meant to step into your highest potential psychic spiritual self. And with the leadership here, chariot, yeah, chariot and leadership goes good together, because the chariot is about willpower. It is about focus and direction. You know, leadership is about focus and direction, and willpower, knowing, you know, where to go and successfully go somewhere. So it seems like you're going somewhere. We don't know, the cards ends here. It's almost like we can't see here, but it's going to be you fulfilling your higher purpose. Yeah, this is what I hear. Angel, look at that. We have an angel here, light attribute, helping those in need with no expectation in return. So yeah, it could be some kind of service for the higher good. But I think, you know, also for, if you don't feel called to, you know, do some spiritual service, or, you know, serve humanity in one way or another, it could be by being a frequency holder of light. It could be that your biggest service is not to be drawn into drama. It could be that your highest service is to be a kind and compassionate and tolerant person. It could be by cultivating this qualities within you. Why I want to cry. Oh, I felt very touched. Yeah, it's about cultivating this aspects within you, and then, you know, spread this into the world just by being you, by the everyday choices that you make, by the way you treat people around you. Let's read the shadow attribute as well. acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. I think one thing that you're going to overcome is like imposter syndrome. Yeah, so for many of us, especially empaths and sensitive beings, I think like many of us, you know, we are grown up in families, and somehow, you know, what's being mirrored back to us is that we are a bad person. And, you know, many of us, you know, we have a hard time maybe to be okay with our shadow self, with the thoughts that we have at times, with the feelings that we have at times. Many times, you know, it's not even our thoughts and feelings. You were picking up from people that we have around us in our life. But I think, look how she's hugging herself here. So I really feel like you're going to really be friend with yourself and embrace your shadow self. And it's going to be transcendent. You know, it's going to be, you're going to be completely fine with who you are. And something with, you're not going to feel like an imposter at times. Yeah, that's what I heard. Pain. You will hug the pain out of your own life. Yeah, look at this. You will hug the pain. But the pain is also connected to the Three of Swords here. I want to put the pain here between the Three of Swords and the short illness here, because something is affecting your everyday vibration and your ability to manage a balanced and grounded everyday vibration. And I think you're going to be very... you're going to free yourself from this. Yeah, you're going to free yourself from this. We have sand, infinity, grit, and shifts. You know, building something on sand is not a stable foundation. So yes, sand, you know, something is going to be dissolved here. Shift, yeah, it's going to be a shift. Yeah, there's something you build here, and the water is coming, the waves is taking it away. There's an ending here. Why do I feel like some grief and sorrow here? So it could be like you're going to let go of something, and it's going to bring you some grief and some sorrow, because it's a loss. Even, you know, letting go of a relationship that wasn't good, or a parent that treated us very bad. You know, it could be very sad. So it's something with like, but you're going to be okay, you know? So you're releasing something here. You're shedding some tears here. You're releasing some pain here. And then you heal. Yeah, and then you heal, and then you are okay. We have apophyllite with stay positive. So apophyllite is a very loving, soft crystal. I'm going to go get it. I have it here actually. Wait. Can't remember the name, but yeah, apophyllite with some kind of stilbit, I think it's in this. But look at this crystal here. Yeah, this is so soft, so nourishing. This is the angelic vibration here. So you will definitely, look at you. This is like, you will really raise your vibration. And there is something still like unhealed within you here. And could have something to do with your home, like a dream, a wish, a castle. Yeah, maybe a wish that didn't come true. Something with like... but you have a wishes granted here. Isn't that interesting? It feels like this is going to dissolve, and then you will receive something better with the box and the wishbone. So you will let go of something. It will be maybe a little bit like, okay, or like, I don't feel like overly sad and painful, but there will be like a release. Say even moving home, you know, say that you like your home, but you know, you want to get something better, but you have so many memories. It's just like, I don't know, it's a good release. Yeah, it's like a good cry. It's like a good goodbye. Yeah, I feel like something with a good goodbye here. We have anemone. Oh, you got two of these cards. Okay, we have ethereal. Can't say that. How do you say that? Ethereal. Yeah, I can't say. Ethereality. No. I can't talk. Symbiosis. Yeah, I know that word. Compatibility. Symbiosis. Yeah, I keep feeling like there's you will let go of something and you will gain something. What you will let go of, yes, it will be, it could even be like, you know what? It doesn't even have to be that you're letting go of something on the external. It could be that you're healing some kind of last heart pain. with the angel here embracing herself, hugging herself, holding herself, with the pain here being released, with the Three of Swords here, seeing the pain very clearly. We even talked about this little cute thing here. Yeah, it's like the heart here. Look at this. Like just like releasing some pain that has been stuck in your inner child maybe, or something like that. And it's been affecting your everyday vibration. So yeah, I keep feeling like this is not bad. This is not pain. This is not like difficult. This is just like a necessary release that will bring you balance and a rebirth in consciousness. This is a part of your shadow self. Yeah, this could be like past emotional pain and wound that your inner child is still carrying, that you know, makes you feel like an imposter at times. We talked about that. Makes you feel like a bad person at times, or make you doubt yourself, or make you angry. I don't know what kind of emotions this stirs up in you. Makes, you know, somebody being able to project things on you. But now, you know, nobody can project anything onto you. You know, you can see them, you can see yourself, you can see the water, you see everything. Yeah. So yeah, wow, this is very cool. Yeah, this is very cool. Let's look at the last card here. Block. Turkey tail. Yeah, you will release some kind of big blockage here with the turkey tail and block. The pain, look at this. I put it next to the pain. Even the cards are fitting here with the red orange. Yeah, so this could be in the root chakra, sacral chakra, root chakra, sacral chakra. You're some old relationship maybe, but it has to do with yourself. Essentially, it has to do with yourself. So let's just take, I think, like 2 or 3 last tarot cards. We always do 3, so let's take 3 last tarot cards. See if we can get some last messages for you. Ace of Swords. Wow, this is great. King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is a big breakthrough in your consciousness. Big breakthrough in your energy awareness. Big breakthrough in your shadow self. This is what will bring you the ultimate balance in your energy and freedom. And you being able to see things very clearly. Look at these people protecting you here. Yeah, look at this balance and protection almost. You won't let things into your energy which doesn't belong there anymore. You're free from the blockage, leadership, and the Chariot here. You're ready to step into that new timeline, to that new higher vibration. 7 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups is a lot about illusions. Yeah, you have transcended the mind and you have transcended illusions. And we have Temperance. Temperance is my favorite card. You know, it's Sagittarius energy as well. Look at the angelic wing here in the background. Yes, it is there is an angel on the original Rider-Waite, you know, deck. Major Arcana Temperance. So yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy is about expansion. It's about growth. It's about adventure. It's about learning. It's about wisdom. And Sagittarius energy is connected to the 9th house, house of purpose, and Jupiter. And Jupiter next year is moving into Cancer, and we have Chariot here. Jupiter moving into Cancer next year by June or July is going to be like bring us a lot of abundance. But also Sagittarius is going to be one of the most lucky signs, together with Aries actually, when with Pluto moving into Aquarius. The Aries and Sagittarius will be in sextile with Pluto in Aquarius, which brings a very sweet aspect. You know, it brings good moods and support. But other beneficial signs will be Libra and Aquarius and Gemini also as well. Yeah, just wanted to say that. So anyways, looking good here. Pile balance, you know, Temperance is all about balance, and we put it on balance here as well. Pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So a new era has begun. How will it affect you? And you felt drawn to the Book of Shadows. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have experience. Yeah, so Book of Shadows, you know, is like a journal where you write all your experiences, your spells, Yeah, all those things. So let's just put it here in the corner and let's just dive into the first half of your reading with some small cards. But first of all, a couple of tarot cards. So a new era has begun. How will it affect you? Pile number 3. Pluto has moved into Aquarius after spending 16 years in Capricorn. There's also next year, all the generational planets. The generational planets are the outer planets. They move so much slower than the personal planets. So these are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. By next year, all of them have moved signs. So there's like a big shift going on here. So we're going to be all very affected by this. Also, Pluto moving from Capricorn. You know, Capricorn has been very rough energies, hard work, into Aquarius, you know, an air element, which is much more open. Yeah, much more open, innovative, doesn't like borders. Capricorn likes its borders, its limitations almost, you know. It's very restricted energy, earth energy, but Aquarian energy is completely different, you know. So this is a big change happening here. So let's see how it's going to affect you. We have the Fool. Wow, this is great. The Fool card, you know. The Fool is the 0 major arcana. It doesn't even have a number. It is the uncreated. It is almost the void, the uncreated. But the Fool is also a very good card when it comes to transitions. So you're definitely transitioning from an old... Oh, just when I feel it, I feel like so heavy, like really like an old way of living your life, old karma. Like you've been dealing with so many things here. You learned so much, you know, you have your book of shadows here with experiences. You have learned so much. You tried this, it didn't work. You tried that, that did work. So you have so many experience from this time. And it almost feels like lifetimes here. Yeah, book of shadows. I get like this is lifetimes. So you have come far. Something with like, yeah, I'm getting a very strong message now from your guides. They say you have incarnated very, what's it called? Like you died and you came back. Usually, you know, when we leave one lifetime, we spend time in the heavens and other realms kind of to rest, you know, to retreat and rest before we come back. But you, the last lifetimes, I feel like since the, I don't know, like 11th century, something like that, you've been coming back, you know, you've been coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back very quickly between lifetimes. And this is because you have been wanting to clear out something. So I have to say, pile number 3, the people that you have in your life that's very like torturing you. I'm sorry to say, but you have been like, you have been incarnating with the same people for like so many lifetimes, you know. I feel like 100 lifetimes almost in a row. So there's a reason why you're kind of sick of them. And there's also a reason why it's kind of, maybe it's like a little bit complex with certain people that you have in your life. You just don't know how to get out of it because there's love, there's hate, there's pain, there's trauma, there's good memories, there's bad memories. Book of Shadows, yeah, the Book of Shadows, just a name, you know. So it's just like, and with the Fool here, so for you a new era has begun. It's not just, you know, Pluto moving into Aquarius and things like this. It is the new age. It is the Aquarian age. It's the world is ready for a new timeline. The world is ready for a new energy. It's you are ready. If somebody's ready, pile number 3, it's going to be you, because you kept on coming back and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with this. And it's like you have like a lot of guts and a lot of courage, pile 3, but I also feel like you're tired and it's been taking a toll on you to incarnate so what's it called, like frequently and with such a short span that you spent in your soul body, you know, resting. So with you, the Fool here, this is really like something big going on for you. Yeah, and I think for you, you're really going to experience a big, very big shift. I wonder, the Fool, is the Fool card connected to Uranus? I can't remember now. The Fool. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ace of Swords. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, for you, it's going to be very powerful. The Fool, the Ace of Swords. You're ready. You did the work. Even since past lifetimes, you did the work. You are like, I feel like you're gonna get rid of some, like, the 100-year-old karma. Almost like a 100-year-old curse. Yeah, I like a 100-year-old curse, 1,000-year-old curse. Like, or like, it doesn't even have to be like a curse. Book of Shadows, yeah, we talk about magic here, so definitely could be curse here. But love curse with roses here, family curse, love curse. But what I hear, it doesn't really have to be like a curse, but it can feel like a curse, but because you've been stuck with the same people lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and the same type of dark battle almost. Yeah, like a battle. You're getting out of the battle. Look at the Ace of Swords here. And the ginkgo leaves here, you know, ginkgo leaves are very healing, or ginkgo is very, very healing. Look how the wind of change here. Ace of Swords, air element, Aquarius, air element, the wind of change here. Wow, this became my favorite reading. All of them were very nice today, but yeah. So the wind of change, the Fool, look at the fox here. You have... You had a strategy. Pile number 3, you had a strategy. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on reincarnating, again, because you want it to be done. You know, you're very I would say you're a very powerful soul to be able to incarnate so frequently. And because I think, you know, certain lifetimes was very difficult on you, and I think some of you have really struggled with some like very difficult darkness or karma, or like very difficult people that has crossed your path, family members or other people that really made an impact on you and your life. Yeah, these are the people that you keep on facing. And I think like it's the end of this now. Yeah, you're gonna free yourself. It's done now. You don't have to come back. Yeah, to do this again with these people. Ace of Wands. What is this? Ace of Wands. Look at that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Fool. This is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna choose this pile. I like this because the Fool is this, you know, once again, the uncreated, the unmanifested. It's the zero, it's the void. It's like the highest energy of all. Actually, it carries the highest energy of all the tarot cards in the whole deck. Because it's the uncreated, it's unmanifested, it's the void, it's the source, you know. And Ace of Swords is new beginning. Ace of Wands is new beginning. Ace of Swords is this powerful breakthrough. Ace of Wands is this explosive catalyst to change, you know. So what's this last card? Another Ace. 8 of Swords. Wow, look how you're getting out of it. Look how you're getting out of it. Why does this feel like this stink? Wow, this is funny. Why does it look like this mushroom stinks? And I just read stinkhorn. Columned stinkhorn. So yeah, this is a mushroom deck. And we have a fly here. Yeah, look at somebody's feeding off your energy here. Stinky. Somebody's bringing you stinkiness. And they're feeding off your energy. And you're getting out of it here. Wow, this is great. I'm claiming this pile. Yeah, definitely, you know, the curse of these people. The curse of this bad luck. Or it doesn't have to be a curse. It can feel like a curse because you've been dealing with it so long. You're tired. But... wow, you have grown, you have learned, and you know, this is going to bring you like a lot of, I don't know if it's like, what is it called? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, I feel like your roots are becoming so strong because you have lived through many difficult, you know, eras. What is it called? Like eras, the 11th century, the 12th century, 13th. You've been here in all the centuries. You've been here so many times. Maybe it's 1,000-year-old karma. Yeah, it's like 1,000 years. Yeah, it keeps on going, coming. I feel tired just like channeling this. Yeah, I feel like so tired. Yeah, okay, let's see what else we got here. Military person. Look at this. Yeah, you know, you have really relentlessly and very determined and very powerfully your soul, yeah, maybe the human you is saying like, whoa, I don't want to go back, but your soul is like, yeah, let's do this, let's go, let's incarnate again with these people and face the same thing again and see if I can get out of it again. And you learned one thing after another, and now the full lesson is learned. And there's a completely new chapter here with the Fool for you. The military person. Fear. Something with you conquering fear. You conquering fear. Okay, let's look at your tea leaves. My mouth is itching. What was so strange? Itch, yeah. Many times I feel that, I have to say it, many times when I feel like negative energy, that wants to like kind of get into my aura or into my chakras, I feel it like through my nose or through my mouth. So it's like when my mouth was itching, I just thought about that. So if you have a stuffy nose and, if it itches in your mouth, or if you feel like you have a hard time breathing, it could be like energies. That was a side message. Maybe it made sense to someone. So, and work, achievement, and success. Yeah, this is you. You have worked hard. Pile number 3. You have worked so hard. And now success will come to you. And once again, there's something going on in this lifetime. You know exactly what it is. You worked hard. You have tried to overcome the bad seeds from the past, the bad karma from the past, the complicated circumstances from the past, and you've been trying to change it. But what I hear is like, I feel like they are like rejoicing with you, your guides, and they're applauding, and they're like, they're showing me your Akashic records. Actually, they're showing me like a book, and they're like, look at this lifetime, and this lifetime, and this lifetime. And I just see so much chaos. And I just see like, I see you in England, I see you in Ireland, I see you in Scotland. Yeah, a lot of these lifetimes, a lot of struggles, a lot of poverty, a lot of political, wars. Yeah, we have war here with military person. Yeah, a lot of war, a lot of struggles, a lot of like rebellion, a lot of like standing up for your rights, getting killed. And there's so much, going on here. And now it's like, whew. It's like, this is your last lifetime, pile number 3. That is for sure. And I feel like I want to smile. I feel like I'm smiling, and I feel like I have this big smile on my face and I feel like this are your guides. They are really smiling towards you and say like, yeah, you did it, you crazy soul. Like almost like they're saying like, you crazy soul, So you kept going back. You kept trying. You're very like, they're laughing with you. Stubbornness doesn't really exist. You're like on higher planes, but you're like a very determined soul. Definitely Archangel Michael energy here in your pile, and having a connection to Jean d'Arc, having a connection to Gandhi. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know what, but you have like a lot of like something with standing up for your rights. I see you like screaming, handing out pamphlets for justice and for rights, and I don't know, you're a fighter. Pile number 3, you are a fighter, you are a warrior, and you are really... You're a leader. Even if you don't want to be a leader, you are a leader. The ant here, work, achievement, success. The ant is about the community. Aquarian energy is about community. Aquarius is connected to the 11th house. The 11th house in astrology, in the natal charts, or the natal, in the houses, it is the house of groups. It's about community. It's about networking. And it's about this higher purpose. It's about... bringing people to peace. And I think you're going to take some kind of like, something is going to happen here with you. Like you're going to take some kind of, you're going to take some kind of like authorical role somehow, maybe. Yeah, let's see how this develops. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to like do something once again, like to help people. Temptation will test you. Apple. That's interesting. Okay. You know what? Pile number 3, I think things are going to go crazy good for you. I think things are going to change for you. You got rid of the 1,000-year-old curse or the 1,000-year-old bad karma. You got rid of the people and everything. I think you're going to be very, 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 very super abundant. And I think this will test you, because it is easy to fight the fight when we have something to fight, with the stink corn here, the smelly, energy, the cage here. When we want to get out of the cage, it's very easy to fight it, because we have something to fight. But when things are going very good, it could be easy to become indulgent in the abundance, in the material success, in the worldly success, or something like that. So something with temptation will test you. But I do think pile number 3, because you have stood on the right side almost. You have always been drawn to the light. I do think that you will stand the test of temptation. Yeah, that was a message. So we have Arch with triumph. Yeah, it's your time to triumph now. Effort is going to pay off, and I do feel like this is crazy. Like I feel like for 1,000 lifetimes, you know, for 1,000 lifetimes, you didn't really have success in that way, in that sense. You know, they're showing me a little here and a little there, but you really didn't really unlock your big good karma, and you have accumulated good karma through all these lifetimes. So much good karma because you've been doing so much good, you know. And I do feel like it's all gonna come to you, and this is where the temptation will be here, because it will be like, wow, damn, that's a lot of abundance and success. Like, what am I gonna do with that, you know? So, positive opening or opportunity. Yeah, look at this portal opening up for you. Yeah, it's your time now. It is going to be your time to triumph. And this is very interesting. Let's see what else. I almost read Trump. I don't know where Trump came into the picture, but Trump, triumph, military person. Yeah, maybe you're going to be tested by what's going on in the world. Okay, let's just leave it like that, and let's take the next card. Thunder and punishment. That was interesting. Emotional outburst, external difficulties, the need to cleanse negative energy. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I think you're really becoming a frequency holder, because a lot of the things that are going on in the world now, there are wars, there are fear of war, there are things going on with the weather. We had hurricanes and things like this. Next year, we have Neptune and Saturn moving into Aries from Pisces. And Neptune has been in Pisces since 14 years. Saturn has been in Pisces since the last 2.5 years. So moving into Aries is a completely... Aries, Pisces, you know, energy is completely different. So there's like... there's a lot of power coming here. And there's a lot of change coming. And somehow I feel like this is going to benefit you big time. Something makes me feel like with all your experience, and you have even crossed paths, maybe even with Trump in a past lifetime. I don't know, it just makes me feel, military person, you have crossed paths with very heavy people in your past lifetimes that are in power positions now. Somehow it makes me feel like you're gonna be like a freak. You're gonna be holding the light. You're gonna do something just with your energy, just by being you. And I think you're gonna help to something like to your energy will help to crack open the new timeline, because the old will fall. It's the fall of the old. But before the old falls, there is a little bit of chaos. I think it's very important for you to not fall into the duality, to not choose sides, but to be that pure energy of light, consciousness, and awareness. I think this is what you have learned here, because you've been in fighting, you've been a warrior, you've been in this duality, the war of duality for so many lifetimes. There is something that will test you here. It could be your own abundance and things going so good for you. Maybe you just want to hide in a cave in the forest and just not engage, you know? But I do think that somehow you have a voice that is meant to be shared. Wisdom that is meant to be shared, but that's meant to be shared in a way where it comes from higher knowledge, where it comes from compassion and understanding, and like from some higher place. Yeah, from some higher place. Wow. I kept feeling like my head was going to like crack open when I was channeling this. And then we have enlightenment. I mean, yeah, pile number 3 became the most powerful pile. But if you want to check one of the other piles, they were all different today. Maybe pile 1 and 2 went a little bit together. But yeah, anyways, let's just stay with this pile. So we have solar plexus chakra here and enlightenment. Yeah, standing in your power. This is what I felt. And you know, Pluto in Aquarius is gonna spend 20 years. So this is like a change, you know. The generational planets, the outer planets, they are the slower moving planets. So it's change that happens through generations, that happens through time. And for you, it seems here what's gonna happen with you is that you're gonna reach your highest enlightened possible potential. And from this place, you will be like a beacon. If you have Gandhi here, why Gandhi keeps coming up in your reading here? But yeah, like a beacon of light here. Maybe saintly like Gandhi. I don't know how saintly Gandhi was, but like more like saintly, you know, pacifist. You know, Gandhi was a pacifist. So this is a different type of way. There will be it almost feels like you're gonna have an inner battle. Like something with your last inner battle. The last inner battle that you're gonna have is gonna be with your own ego. But there will be something from the outside maybe triggering this. Like success. Like spiritual ego is very tricky, actually, you know. I fell into that trap like a couple of years ago, actually. And I learned my lesson actually pretty strongly because it wasn't nice. Spiritual ego is not so nice, you know. But anyway, so it could be like a spiritual ego, but it could also be something else, like a material ego, and some last thing. And I think, you know, this is like very important lesson for you to overcome. Some last attachment of some kind. And yeah, I do think it's going to be very important lesson, and almost like the last big lesson before you let go of the ego, before you let go of the ego. Yeah, I just heard like bye bye ego. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have snail and huckleberry, trust in the invisible. And the snail is such a like cute little creature, and it's hidden. You're gonna have an impact on the collective. Wow, I feel like I'm channeling. I feel like my third eye of my crown chakra is so active when I'm channeling this. It's like a vortex of light moving, almost like yeah. So I feel like you have a very important role. And the change of the collective into this new era, into the new age of the Aquarian age, into the new timelines being created here on Earth, which is higher in consciousness, higher in awareness. And you're working from behind the scenes with the snail. I love snails. They're so cute. You're working behind the scenes from your home. Look at this, because the snail is carrying their home. So maybe the cave in the forest is not such a bad idea. But the cave in the forest, and you know, falling into comfort and indulgence and not wanting to continue with spiritual work, or you know, forgetting about the collective, this is not the right thing to do it. So yeah, I feel like, but you're so strongly guided here, so I think, you know, there's no worries here. Snail energy also moves slow, and like I said, you know, this are slow moving planets, so don't expect this to happen tomorrow, but there's already a change. I can feel it. I also feel like the last days, you know, I don't know what, it's been just so much collective energy. It's like so much fear. And you know, even here in Sweden, you know, we all got in our mailboxes like little pamphlets like prepare yourself for war, or what happens if it's war here in Sweden. And I felt so much fear, and I was like, oh, this is exhausting. So there is going to be like it could be like an intensity of fear and chaos amongst you know, also in ourselves, of course. You know, this also triggered me, you know. It's like, is it going to be war in Sweden, you know? So yeah, we have to work through all these things, and but I think it's going to be lighter and lighter and lighter. So this is like, once again, you know, Pluto moves into Aquarius, and also all the generational planets moving, changing signs next year. springtime, summertime here in the northern hemisphere. It's gonna have a big change, but it's gonna come with a little bit of intensity and a little bit of chaos. So we just need to work it through, you know, like we always did. So it may be a little bit slow energy, but it's moving in the right direction. I mean, look at this, it's beautiful. The Fool, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, enlightenment, big time. Eight of Swords, you getting out of the prison here. It looks great. Femme fatale. Femme fatale, I think, means deadly woman. Yeah, deadly woman. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attribute, inappropriate use of sensuality. Attachment to money and power. Attachment to money and power. Yeah, there's something that's going to test you here. Something's going to... It could even be like a twin flame or like a fake twin flame. Or something fake here. Fake promise of power. Fake promise of... I don't... It could even be like wanting to fight. Yeah, wanting to fight the people that are choosing to react in a certain way. This is like tricky, but this is good. This is good, tricky, because this is where you're being not only tested, this is where you are learning your last lesson. So the Book of Shadows here will be complete here. We have ideation. Ideation, don't even know what that means. Ideation. An idea, let's go with that. Center, ideation, like something in the center here. Ideals, power struggle. You will find your true roots and you will find your true powers through this. It could be that you're going to be moved through a very powerful period of time. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Wow, look at that. Lighthouse keeper. Guidance, solitude, and safety. Yeah, you are the lighthouse. Yeah, this is you, enlightenment. You are the lighthouse. Guidance, solitude, and safety. This was like spot on. Yeah, well, I don't know. I want to keep it here almost. Lighthouse keeper. We have lapis lazuli with make a decision. And we have violet coral with community. Yeah, once again, Aquarian energy is about community, serving the community. What is the better good for all? Make a decision. Yeah, I think, you know, something with you being a little bit tested. Something with the last test of the ego. Yeah, the last test of the ego. And you will conquer this. You will conquer this. Yeah, that's the thing. You will conquer this. You're ready to conquer this. You know, you will be a little bit tempted. You will be a little bit challenged. But you will conquer it. Okay, let's do three last tarot cards for you. 1, 2, let's do it. That's the one. And we have 4 of Cups. Yeah, 4 of Cups. And the snail. It will move a little bit slow here in the beginning. And there will be thunder and temptation coming as well. You know, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. You will triumph here. This is the portal. The whatever is going on in the world, whatever temptation is going on here, it's the portal for your enlightenment. Many times, almost all the time, through suffering, we reach enlightenment. This is the why is it like that? Because the ego is so dense. You know, it needs to be cracked open. When is the ego cracked open? Where we suffer so much that we kind of like just, yeah, it cracks open the ego. I'm sorry to say, some people don't like to hear that, you know, but yeah, that's the way it is. So 4 of Cups, but it also makes me feel like how you are saying no to certain things. You're saying no to the temptation. 4 of Cups, you know, says no, but go and meditates, you know, you go inward towards the enlightenment here. Justice. You hold the energy of justice, like the lighthouse keeper. We have solitude here as well. Yeah. Yeah. So something with your, once again, you're working from your home. You know, you're working from your home. This is going to be very powerful. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I felt that. Like a lot of abundance is going to come to you. A lot of power is going to come to you. You're meant to be a leader. So there is a part where you are working at home, or you're working behind the scenes, or I don't have to say this, but there's also a time where your voice is meant to be heard, where you're meant to lead the collective, the community, maybe in some way. Yeah, I don't hear anything else. It became quiet. So yeah, okay, pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.